I don't know. It's weird. It's good for a bit, and then it lags for a bit. I don't know, but we'll let them start. It's a play.
Match is underway. Erik, isolated, needs to be careful. Jumps away. Vader gets pushed out. Erik and Maul boxing on the ground. Maul, did he catch one? Couldn't tell there.
Surprised Vader didn't either pull off a choke or just killed that Luke there. Like Legacy should go down
Good
here.
play by J-Man.
Trade 1-for-1.
2-for-1 trade. Nice discipline from J-Man there. He pushed away the other teammate. So he could still get the double. Erik attempts to push forward on J-Man at that droid, but it doesn't work. It's a 3-1 villains. 2v1 situation. He gets the Vader pushed.
Lucky backslash, but
Stop.
Vader saves him.
This gameplay, interesting. Combo double kill for Legacy here. What a turn. So he was 2v1ing there. And it looked like he was out. He was done for. J-Man came in, caught him with the push, but I think he backslashed him and was able to turn that entire fight around to net a double. Erik does get caught here by J-Man in this 2v1. Here's a Legacy. Well played. 1-for-1 trade. Sev misses his sprint attack. (2v2) now. Sev looking for an angle.
Issue is with stream. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
the
you're
issue is
fine.
with stream. For some reason, OBS is using an unusually high amount of CPU usage for me. And with Firefox, I genuinely don't know what it is.
Excellent sprint attack from Sev on to Erik. Legacy tried to come in. J-Man, I believe, pushed him away. Good awareness by him. And Legacy's on his heels in this 2v1. See if he can get out. Done well so far. You need to be careful for Erik. Erik is on the other side of the map. Needs to get over. Legacy does fall in the 2v1. Erik comes in to kill. 2-for-1 trade for the villains. Erik took quite a while to get into the fight. I'd be interested to see whether he and Legacy are communicating.
So, what does it look like the score is? So it looks like it's 4-7. Villains' favor.
So 7-4, villains' favor.
At 8 now. 9.
9-4 now.
I don't know if
Very
you remember
fast
this is the
gameplay.
way that Devil Wing would play, but if you haven't noticed, he plays a lot. He learned about No Force quite a bit since moving to PC, and he plays a lot more like a hybrid of No Force than how he did before. You know, you'll see like a lot of times where it's like he'll just go for a Vader dash attack or like an aerial instead of probably just getting like the easy choke off. Like I think the beginning was a very good example of that.
Yeah, I have
noticed
noticed
the stream
that.
problems are fixed now.
Good. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I've noticed that he does do that, and I like it. I watched I think at least part of a VOD of SketchUp doing something similar with Vader and with Obi-Wan, and so I like the aggression. And you can get away with it, I think, much better on mouse and keyboard than you can on a controller.
Yeah, definitely. It's so much faster, you know, just being able to turn pretty much whenever you want, however fast you want. Sevyl not paying attention to Erik right here in the flank.
Yeah,
That seems like a
Erik came in.
really rookie mistake to make right there.
I think maybe he just took for granted that Erik was slow, perhaps, in the last few exchanges. Or maybe he just got tunnel vision. Who knows? But I agree with you. There,
It
you know,
appears
you always want to
Huey
be aware.
already had him, so there's really no reason to continue to be choking Obi-Wan.
2v1 here. Vader against these two heroes, getting pushed up, floating away. Catches Erik in the
pick on
choke into
Erik.
aerial. Well played. Looking for the strike, unable. Gets pushed in the back, but I believe J-Man is now here to clean up. He is.
So, pretty good team play by him to actually take the 1v2, knowing his teammate's probably going to be up soon. Gets the kill out of it and then gets saved. I'm getting nulled, but Sevyl is there to... Oh, he drops the choke and...
I think Sev was looking for the sprint attack in that choke there and missed.
He actually ends up letting J-Man die here because of it. These are mistakes you definitely don't want them to be making versus a more well-versed team. Like, these are the mistakes you cannot be making.
They just, I'll be honest, this match, the way it's played out thus far, has seemed kind of relaxed, maybe too much, like almost lax. Just been interesting to watch. Sev looking for an angle into this Obi. Obi falls down. J-Man aggressing against Erik there on that bubble. Erik, great aerial to evade the choke, but the heroes are getting pushed around.
It's I believe that was 2 ticks of saber throw damage, so he's really low. He's definitely, he's no position to help Legacy now. Probably just go opt to heal if he can. Rocket is destroyed though. Looks like he'll go arena.
Sev has switched to Anakin.
Yeah, just to heal quicker.
Erik healing and destroyed by the arena. Be interested to see where Legacy spawns. He does spawn arena. J-Man looking for Erik here in the villain's corner. Killing the droids. He doesn't want Erik to heal anymore.
It's interesting that, you know, you can tell they're very confident because he's letting J-Man run out there knowing that he's likely in a 1v2 situation. Meanwhile, he just heals in Cantina.
Yeah.
Respect Vader is now on his way. I mean, it did work. J-Man has not died, and J-Man is a quite good defensive player. He's a bit hard to take down unless you're quite coordinated with your teammate.
Two v 2 here in the city. J-Man sharking around, gets pushed out. Legacy falls in the back. Erik is here. Can he make a play?
Pushed just
Loses
a little
his high
too
ground.
early. Oh, he actually... Oh, he's lucky that Sevyl actually cleans that up because he could have had a double kill there.
Yeah, he could have.
That really bad choke by Sevyl. Just netted them another kill, but it does end up working out to be a 2-0.
Sev catches Erik from behind with a sprint attack into combo. Easy kill for him. Now Legacy is on the run. Jumping, scrambling around. Perfect block, but he gets choked into aerial. That's a kill for the villains. Another double for them.
Back to the healing once again. Looks to me, though, as if both teams were not really having the heal game unless it benefited them, picking out every droid that they could when they could. Erik kind of blindly swinging there.
Yeah, I'm not sure he expected Sev to be so aggressive with that Vader. He just came in with a sprint and to choke. That's how you want to see people using Vader.
You have the mace out now. Is in alone, so he probably isn't going to go anywhere near the villains. Now they're going to regroup. 7 to 17, villains are definitely building the gap that we expected them to. after a little bit of a slow
Legacy.
start.
J-Man got pushed out. Can they catch this Vader? Sev combos,
Vader
but he
should be
gets
dead
tumbled.
here. Oh,
Excellent aerial by
yeah.
J-Man from downtown. Where was Erik on the octagon? Did he get pushed out? I didn't see that.
I'm not sure. It looked like that was a Vader kill and an even greater Vader dash to knock him down. They do get to confirm the kill. Legacy now in a bad spot. Probably dead here.
Erik just getting bullied by this Vader.
This is aerial. Might get a kill here. Looks like he does. Erik's behind him.
Erik is here. Sev does fall there. I did not see that. Can they catch J-Man?
Vader's up.
Erik running away from this Vader. He's hot on his heels.
Just a Vader away. Huey's still in a kind of interesting spot, kind of just dancing around the two players.
Yeah, he can stay alive really well. He does get ground pounded there.
Pull out, and he pulls out the double kill.
Played Legacy.
I think we should be 10-20 now. That is 10-20. Still quite a sizable lead for the villains, but trading 2 for 1 here won't be the worst every single time.
Erik is out of the fight for a moment. Legacy trying. Gets choked
Erik
out
needs to
here.
rush the choker. Or the choker will just actually drop the choke and just let his teammate die.
He may have been out of force. Or he may have dropped that choke, yeah. 2v1 now for Sev. He's aggressing against Mace. Finds the float choke into combo. Should be a kill. Here's Erik.
Erik gets the cleanup,
Able
but
to get the
he's
combo.
also going to get cleaned up by Huey. So I believe we're 12-22. Kind of scrappy amount of kills.
Yeah, very, very scrappy. That's how I would define it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
Scrappy
there's too
and
much
fast.
teamwork going on. It's a lot of just single duels and just looks like free play almost. Really, really kind of just rush at the enemy, see what happens. To be fair, I know the villains are feeling quite confident in their position, so I know they're not probably trying as hard as they could be. But
Erik catches J-Man in the back with 2 sprint attacks, but he gets sprint attacked by the Vader.
Vader
looking for that
here.
saber throw. Wow, that was some serious effort there on his part, but I think he was totally out of force and caught out. So Erik got a double.
Spending too much time going for the flashy plays.
I guess they can do that since they have such a major lead. Although I'd be careful. You never know the heroes because they could turn.
Yeah, they're definitely feeling confident, but an 8-point lead is not something not possible.
Erik not in the area when his teammate.
Oh, he missed the dash attack.
Up.
It's very good though to follow him.
I am surprised Erik has survived this long just doing single and double jumps.
Yeah. I think it's picked up by J-Man. Legacy in just a little bit too late to be able to save his teammate.
See what
I
Legacy
expect
can
Legacy
do.
dies here as well. Before his teammate gets up. He does.
So villains just running with the spawn separation.
Yeah, they're definitely... Legacy's in. You can get an unexpected push here. No, it looks like he didn't capitalize on the surprise factor that he had. He was in relatively quick. Erik tumbled. Sevyl not in a good position either, though.
J-Man getting a double
J-Man just
here.
gets both.
Yeah.
The maul combo just too strong.
This is a slot fest.
Yeah, it's not the cleanest match we've seen. So it is 14 to 27. Villains need 3 more.
Now your voice is on the stream, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just
This
making
is just
sure.
me and you. Great push by J-Man. Pushes both of them. Gets Sevyl a free kill. Sevyl should be able to pull out this kill as well. Hits the backslash. Misses the aerial. J-Man is here to secure the kill. Villains now only need 1 more kill.
Yeah, that's excellent discipline by J-Man. He does that a lot, where he's just helping his teammate, and he knows what he needs to do and what he doesn't need to do.
Oh, he was just too late. He should have just dash attacked him. And let it be at that. I believe it is 14 to 30. Just double check with the players. $15. Okay. Oh, that's right. Erik was at
15-30.
a negative point at the start. I'm hoping I can restart it. Oh, not when you type with a command. So 15-30. We're gonna have to play up their game if they want to win on the villain side. Erik actually going 8 and 18. Because he started with a negative point. I remember that. So, what do you think the win condition is for what is now the villains for Erik and Legacy?
We can still win.
What do you think they're gonna have to do in order to win or force an overtime?
Well, I would, if it was me, I could say what I would do. I would try to control myself a bit more. That was really sloppy, just to be frank with you. That entire side from the get-go.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how they want to play. That if that is, then okay. But just there seemed to be a serious lack of discipline. Erik was slow to get to position a number of times as well.
Erik.
See, I've already started fighting here.
I think slowing the pace would benefit them greatly, and maybe he should be using an Anakin rather than a Vader. He's gonna get pushed here. Yeah.
Vader hyper-aggressing on the ground, easily pushed out, killed there by Sev. 2-0 lead for the heroes.
They tumble? Oh, yeah, they tumble him now. So that is now a 3-0 lead. The heroes.
Yeah, I mean, the chemistry just doesn't seem to be there. The pacing just doesn't seem to be there. The discipline, the control. I mean, I would be trying to get a grip on all those things. I wanted to have a chance to stay in this match.
Oh, Erik just decides to leave his teammate after he sees him tumble. Legacy actually somehow coming out alive. Alive? No, not alive. Almost pulling out a kill though. Erik kind of just left his teammate to die when he saw him tumble the first time. Erik's still not dead. This is...
Almost looks like a no-force match here.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of saber swinging and not much of the force being used.
Yeah, so it looks to me, perhaps you can say otherwise, Devastator, but it looks to me as if Legacy and Erik are just going straight at the enemy, very little thought.
Yeah, just kind of blind
Behind
aggression. Which I don't think is going to work in their favor. And based on the scoreline, it hasn't. Seems like they're having a pretty hard time trying to get the heroes off of healing.
Erik waiting in the wings.
He's definitely
looking for
commit to
Sev.
this. Does
Got
get
the
a
sprint attack into backslash, and that's the kill. J-Man,
Legacy keeps
2v1
J-Man off.
situation.
That's what they need to be
Getting
doing.
pushed away here by Legacy. He does find the high tower. Vader looking for the choke, misses. J-Man staying alive.
Oh, he tumbled.
Legally-
Oh, wow, that was a great. I believe that was an aerial, but Sevyl is in now. A little bit of unfortunate timing.
Well played nonetheless there by J-Man to stay alive like that with so much pressure coming
Yeah,
at him.
definitely. It is 3-7. Heroes are leading. And Legacy is just not having that. Just smacks Sevyl right out of the air.
J-Man, another 2v1 situation.
Chokes.
Caught out in the float choke into aerial. He does fall.
Now
Double
5 to
for the
7.
villains.
That's definitely what they need to be doing. They can't be giving up any free kills. Especially not when you're already at a deficit from the first half.
Sevyl gets pushed. Should be a kill. No, he's able to double jump out somehow.
Should be very low on stamina. They capitalize on this. J-Man is now in, though. He is near. I don't think Erik knows this.
Clean up. There's one kill for J-Man in the back.
Oh, if he would have got
Looking
that
for
aerial
his
off just a
second.
little bit later, he could have possibly had a double there. Looking at the fact that Sevyl is still alive, though, it looks like that actually never fully connected. I feel like he should have been dead. And some fine aggression there. I just don't think that's gonna. Oh, Sevyl messes up.
Sev and Vader boxing here under the canopy.
Legacy ends up actually coming in to save him. I don't know where J-Man went during that fight. I don't know if he just
I think
didn't
he
notice
thought
Legacy was
that.
in.
I think he thought Sev had him because it didn't
Oh,
look like it,
Legacy
but he.
whiffs that kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he got confident that his teammate would get the kill. So he kind of just went somewhere else.
Legacy by himself.
So Villain is actually pulling out a 1-0 there. Definitely what they need.
See if Erik can come
Legacy in
in.
a terrible spot now, though, after taking aerial damage. Sevyl pulling up, getting a kill on Legacy, finishing that off. Hold his teammate. Might give Erik a chance to live here. Not when you try to block looking that way. Legacy should just opt to just leave if you can. Just wait for your teammate. Instead he just R1 it out.
I am
Not
lagging
going
a
to
bit, so if I may lag out, just a heads up.
Alright. Match is almost over. Well, you can make it through. So yeah, it's 6-11. Villains need 5 more kills to clinch. Erik now switching to Anakin. I suppose the one thing you could fear is he was already late to the punch and saving his teammate as Vader. So what is that going to mean for an even slower character like Anakin? Definitely needs to be doing the... They're playing aggressive, but I don't think they're playing the right type of aggressive. And they need to just slow it down, go that passive play, which is what Anakin is good for.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you said free play, and that's kind of how things have looked to me during most of the match. Legacy does get caught out by that push into tumble combo from Sev.
Hero's got another 2 for nothing. One more kill to clinch. Not looking good for the villains.
Is this an elimination match?
This is an elimination match. They're actually pulling out... Oh no, I believe he's changing. But now Legacy taking the choker, it would seem. He is switching at the command post. Playing Vader now.
Sev healing at the rocket. Along with J-Man.
So, it's interesting to me that they will now opt play slightly passive, but still choose to keep the Vader out. And it feels like it's a little late to be making this call. Now you can't give up a single kill. And mistakes will happen. Huey should be dead here.
Erik misses
No,
his
and
one hit.
that looks like that's game. Sevyl saves him. That's 6-16. There, leave. Oh shit, I'm not supposed to leave. I almost left. So that would be, first half was 15-30, and then 6-16. So that would be 36-21 final. It's looking like Legacy went 2 kills and 9 deaths on this half. It's off his teammate's score. So yeah, Erik and Legacy are now knocked out of the tournament.